Backed by a complete 5-year warranty, a free technical support hotline, and free software updates for the life of the product. Now, the Tempo is made by Allied Electronic Services, a major New England subcontractor since 1984, so you can count on quality and service. If you'd like to become a distributor or a dealer, or would like to find out more about the Tempo fax line eliminator, call Allied toll-free at 1-800-654-6563. 1-800-654-6563 in New Hampshire, 448-3572. The Tempo fax line eliminator, the communications solution. Now, at 3 o'clock, we'll be back with Tom Maroney, Marjorie Egan, and Howie Carr later in the afternoon, two prominent attorneys on the matter of whether or not we should have mandatory drug testing in the marketplace for jobs. And your calls all during the afternoon on C-SPAN at 617-266-6868. This is Real Talk Radio, folks. This is the real stuff. That's all it is. It's not a TV show, but it's a radio show on television. Right now, it's John Masters waiting. He even put a coat and tie on for you. John Masters put his coat and tie, and he's not even going to be on. I mean, that's how people, how we all get dressed up for TV. John Masters with news you'll talk about all day long.
WRKO, Boston.
New England Telephone, the victim of more sabotage. WRKO News at 3:01. The news sponsored by the Trump Shuttle. Save $40 for weekend stays at the Grand Hyatt New York and Hyatt Regency Cambridge. Yesterday, it was 3 fiber optic cables cut in Bridgewater. Today, an above-ground cable in Biddeford, Maine, mysteriously severed, affecting 5,000 circuits and disrupting operator and repair services. New England telephone people say there's no doubt these incidents are not accidental, but as yet have not pointed the finger at the 9X workers who are out on strike. Adele Stacy of the union, IBEW, says don't start looking our way.
The position of the union is that we have the right to picket. We do not want our people cutting cables.
But one thing for sure, says a company spokesman, both incidents were the work of somebody who understood the cable system. Everett teachers still out on strike, third day, 40,000 kids affected, and no more talk scheduled until Sunday. The Boston school bus drivers threatening to hit the bricks when school opens, but if they do, the school department's all ready for it. Today, Superintendent Dr. LaValle Wilson outlined contingency plans that include MBTA passes to students who usually get transportation services. Parents of children who require special education will be reimbursed 22 cents a mile or $3 a day. All schools will be operational and emergency numbers will be set up for those who need the help. The MBTA is going to fire one of its bus drivers arrested last night and charged with drunk driving after a driver with a car phone tipped police that he spotted the bus weaving erratically on the Massachusetts Turnpike. Philadelphia media of Dorchester pleaded innocent. In Natick, a young man was in court on drug charges today. WRKO's Susan Ardone says the twist is it was his mother who turned him in.
22-year-old Craig Valukas and 4 others are charged with drug possession after Valukas' mother, Elizabeth, says she found them in the basement of her home last night. Mrs. Valukas says the youths were using marijuana and cocaine. She called police after they refused to leave.
Craig is in trouble, as those other young men are. And I had no idea that this was cocaine involved. And last night, it was like the last straw.
Lucas says her son has a right to be angry, but so does she. Susan Nardone, WRKO News.
A Yale University study came up with some interesting findings about divorce. Now, it indicates that women who married less educated men were 50% more likely to split. But the divorce rate for men who married less educated women didn't change at all. On Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial Average went up 2.66 at 2709.54. WRKO wants you to know the 7th annual George R. Gagliardi Golf Tournament will be Monday, September 11th at the Framingham Country Club to benefit the many and varied health care programs provided by Framingham Union Hospital. WRKO Sports, Red Sox playing the Angels in Anaheim. The pregame on WRKO at 10:15 tonight. And now with the weather, here is Ken McKinley.
Mostly sunny skies here in the Boston area this afternoon. High temperatures ranging from the low and middle 70s at the coast to close to 80 degrees inland. A little more humid than it has been. Mostly clear tonight, lows 60 to 65. A bit of patchy fog later at night. Then tomorrow, a good deal of sun. A warm day to begin the weekend with highs 80 to 85. Sunny to partly cloudy Sunday with the possibility of a late-day thunderstorm. That's the WRKO weather story.
Right now in Boston, temperatures 72 degrees. I'm John Masters, reporting on Boston's Red Sox station, WRKO.
They say there are only 2 things you can count on every day of your life.
I mean, how much? I don't know.
How many more times does he need to say